Welcome back, guys. Aussie Gooner channel here with the Aussie Gooner Steve. This is the aftermath show. Game between Arsenal Crystal Palace. Absolute shambles of a fucking game. Yep, I'm swearing. What do? I've got the shits. It was an absolute shambles of a game. I mean, from the get-go, it was scary. And I'm just going to do a little bit rundown. I'm not going to talk stats. If we start talking stats in this game, it's going to look bad. I'm going to give you a rundown of what I saw in the game that scared the shit out of me. The first thing that scared the crap out of me was a formation. Now, I was getting involved a little bit in a bit of a live stream for a new friend of mine, a nice fella, old school Gooner, nice guy. And the first thing I said to him was, I'm phased about this formation. 4-1-4-1. You know, it was reported we're going to play a 4-2-3-1. You know, and out of nowhere, 4-1-4-1. Again, shitty formation. Bogged down the midfield. We played the usual back four. Aaron Ramsdale in goal. We had Thomas Partey as a DM on his own. Remember? 4-1-4-1. We had Odegaard and Saka dead centre pitch. They were going to be the guys that were going to create it all. We had Saka and Pepe either end. And we had Aubameyang wandering the desert on his own. Pretty much out there, alienated on his own. Now, look, let's be honest. At the start of the game, it didn't look too bad. We were flying football, just like it did against Brighton. Didn't look too bad. Oh, yeah. I was still like, oh, this is not looking good. They were still pressing us. Don't get me wrong. We didn't look like we were going to score a goal. And if it wasn't for a dodgy corner from Odegaard that was overhit, the Pepe recovered, did a 1-2 with Takahiro, took a shot into goal, and of course it got knocked out straight to Aubameyang. Aubameyang put it into the far post, and Merry Christmas, he gets himself a goal, celebrates with his backflip, all that crap. Wonderful. So you celebrate with that backflip, everything's great. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Everyone should be happy, right? No, not me, because I'm pretty sure anyone who watched that game would have known that they were going to come back and score a goal, if not 1-2. And guess what? Straight after that, if it was Arsenal that went down a goal, we'd fall into our shell. No, not Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace showed some fortitude. Obviously, their coaches instilled it in them. I mean, he got a wonderful applause from the fans once he entered the Emirates. It was a great ovation for Vieira. Yeah, it was wonderful. It was great to see him back. But he had a plan. He came into this game, he knew what he was facing. He set his team up to play us. And so they went down a goal, their heads didn't drop, and they kept on pressing us, and we allowed them to. We allowed them to press us, we allowed them to take the ball, the game to us, and they did. They had a laugh with us. They were enjoying their time with us. And to be perfectly honest, I can't believe we finished the first half of that football game 1-0 up. I was still worried. I mean, if you guys follow me on Insta, check out my Insta posts. Check it out. You'll see a video there of me just doing, you're kidding. We can't keep playing in this formation. Tini was exposed in this game. Partey exposed in this game in that first half. Wasn't looking sharp, wasn't looking good. Odegaard was missing in this game. Now, the one thing that I saw in this game was Vieira had a plan. Yes, he did. His plan was to take out a threat. Now, one of our threats was Saka. Now, you cannot tell me that MacArthur kicking the leg, right, wasn't staged by Vieira. You think Vieira's dumb? No, he knows what he's doing. Take out the threat. Hammer him. Slow him down. Don't take him out completely. Just slow him down. It's the kind of stuff I've talked about. Hit the guy. Don't break his leg. Slow him down. Take the speed away from him. Take his legs away from him. Get him scared. Get him second-guessing himself. Get him worried more about the defender than about the game. And you're laughing. So he got away with that. I mean, look, to be perfectly honest, that's a red. That's not a yellow. That is a red. There is no intent to play the ball. He's no intent. He's behind him. And he's taking a shot. There's no difference to me. Look. If you're going to allow that, then you can allow me to kick him in the head. It's the same deal. It's the same thing. That's a red card. Now, of course, we all know who was in there, you know, taking care of the game. Good old Mike Dean. Fucking wonderful, that bloke. Fucking wanker. So Mikel Arteta got his fucking formation wrong. 4-1-4-1. And he's sitting there looking like a fucking joke, because he is. And this is a bit of a rant. Yeah, it is. I mean, got the shits. I've got the shits. And we go into the first half 1-0 up. Didn't take long, but second half comes in. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Sambi Lokonga was introduced. Okay, so Sambi was introduced. And, well, See you later, alligator. Benteke gets in, gets himself a decent chance, and it's his first game back. And just like Arsenal do, we always like to help out other teams with a club that gives. And Benteke needed a boost in confidence, so we gave him a goal, didn't we? Gabriel could have done better in defending. Partey exposed. The defensive line did not let me down. I mean, they didn't do a great job, but they didn't let me down. It looked worse than what it really was defensively. The battle was in the midfield. The midfield was fucking shocking. Absolutely shocking. Partey lost the ball 3 times that I counted in dangerous positions. Partey looked weak on the ball. Partey looked like he weighed about, 45 kilo. And everybody was just having their way with him. Partey looked like the new chick, the new bloke in a prison. And he only weighs 30 kilo. And we all know what he's going to end up being like. You know what I mean? Partey was being exposed. He was taken advantage of. He's supposed to be a DM. And what does he do again? Oh no, Partey thinks he's Gerrard, taking shots from outside the box. Even the commentators are saying, oh, what a close shot. I'm like, what are you, fucking blind? He was nowhere near. Fuck's sake. Absolute joke. Shambles football. Shambles. I'm going to get into another player. No, I'm giving players some stick. Don't worry, Arteta's going to get his. What the hell was Pepe doing that whole game? The whole game. Now, I know his shot led to that goal, but I'll give him 15 minutes of phenomenal. What did he do the rest of the game? What did he do? What did he do that deserved him to get called up in this game? What did he do? What was it? Oh, he was doing well in training. I'd love to see what they actually do in training because they don't set up to play other teams. They don't. They don't. Pepe was a joke. He was slow on that right-hand side. Slow. Useless. He was as slow as Pogba was. But Pogba's got an excuse as a midfielder and he's lanky. What's Pepe's fucking excuse? What? No heart? No heart? Get off the fucking field, mate. Get out of my club. You don't want to play? Sit on the bench, collect your money. You never have to come back on the pitch ever again. Bugger off, mate. You're a friggin' joke. I don't rate Pepe. I'm starting not to rate this guy. I'm thinking to myself, biggest waste of money ever. Would have been better off with Zaha. But anyway, second half continued. Eduardo, thank you very much. Comes in. Merry Christmas. Scores himself a goal. 2-1. 2-1. And you know what? We didn't look like we were coming back into this game. We didn't. Martinelli was introduced with 7 minutes left and Lacazette was introduced. Martinelli came in and he was putting in a shift for 7 or 8 minutes. This guy was working hard. Lacazette came in and he was screaming, get in, get in. You got to get in. Show some drive, show some passion. That should be coming from our captain. But we'll get into him too, don't worry. I've got time for him. I've got plenty of time today. Plenty of time. This is going to go on. Martinelli was on the left-hand side and at one stage had 2 defenders on him. And he was taking on 2 damn defenders. They were all over him. No, not one player came in to support him. Even Vieira clapped him. Vieira looked and said, look how hard he's trying. I want to know where the other lads are. Hey? Isn't this a team game? Anyway, Martinelli put in the shift, but for 7-8 minutes, what do? Lacazette came in, but you could see it in Lacazette. He came in, he was ready to rumble. He couldn't wait for this game. He couldn't wait to get on and do something. And to be honest, the Crystal Palace players were worried about him. Oh, they were standing off him. They couldn't bring him down easy. He's not a little fairy like Aubameyang, disappeared, got himself a goal, did a backflip, and then what? So Lacazette came in, saved us from an absolute, oh my God, an absolute shambles of performance. It was a joke. It was embarrassing. He saved us from pure embarrassment. And to be perfectly honest, we had players that were celebrating a draw. Yay, we drew against Crystal Palace. Celebrating a draw. Celebrating a draw. That guy was talking about celebrating a draw. Tottenham guys celebrating a draw and saying, look at the level they're at. We're celebrating a draw against Crystal Palace. That's the mentality of this squad. The game we were outplayed. I'm not talking stats. I'm not going to get into stats. We had more shots on goal. We had a higher possession rate. But that's only because they went on the back foot once they scored their second goal and allowed us to attack them because they had 6 men behind the ball and they said they're not going to score. Because we never looked like scoring in this game. There was no cohesion in this game. The midfield was a brick wall. If that's what Arteta thinks a midfield should be like, being a midfielder, if that's what he thinks a midfield should look like, he's a fucking moron. I said by November he needed to show me something from this team. He needed to show me a direction and a formation and a style of football. It's October. He ain't shown me shit. And to be perfectly honest, we got to start looking for a manager now. Now, I'm not saying get rid of him today. I'm not saying just dump him now. No, I'm saying start doing your research and find someone now, because if we don't find someone now, then the next guy we're going to get in is going to be another Band-Aid. Because that's what Arteta is this is the Band-Aid. Paper over the crack, put a Band-Aid in there. Absolute joke. His formation was wrong. His squad selection was wrong. Completely. And I don't think that this guy is looking at any other team in the style of football they play and setting up the team, or at least pulling the players aside and saying, this is the kind of football we have to play. Look at the videos. This is how we're going to be playing against these guys. This is what I need you to do. This is what I need you to be. Watch out here, watch out there. I don't think so. He didn't do it against Brighton. I know that for a fact. I picked their formation because Brighton adapt to every single formation. It was easy to find that out. PremierLeague.com, yay. Let's have a look. Let's look at some of their games. I watched their games. Saw what kind of football they were playing. Noticed they adapted to every formation. Thought that's a bit of insight. Arteta should do the same. Negative. Arteta doesn't do that. No, he thinks he's someone special. Huh? You're a yes man. That's all you are. And you're a limited time offer, son. You're like a sale on a car. You know? Free rego if you buy now. Only for this month. You have an Arteta. He's in the fucking boot. Absolute joke, guys. Absolute joke. Arteta got it completely wrong. Completely wrong. Now, trusting the process. Is the process us barely competing against teams like Brighton and Crystal Palace? Is that the process we're supposed to be trusting? There's a question. Is it the process? It's a fucking joke. Absolute joke. The other question is, should Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang still be captain? No, I don't think so. I think he shouldn't even have the armband anywhere near him. He's not captain material. He's a fairy. He's a lightweight. He's the kind of guy that defenders love because they can muscle him. Yeah, he's danger man, but if you muscle him, it's all over. He's just like Pepe. Pepe and Aubameyang are cut from the same cloth. Easy to handle. Hammer them. That's it. They're off their game. Joke of it. They don't command respect. They don't command their squads. They don't command their players. They don't instill faith. As captain, he's a poor example. Sorry, too much of a lightweight. Arteta, should he be the coach or shouldn't he be? And if he isn't going to be the coach, who should be? Where to from here, guys? I don't even know what formation we're playing. We're going to go play Aston Villa next. That's going to be fun. Yay. What are we going to play then? 4-2-3-1? 4-4-2? 3-5-2? Fuck if I know, because I don't think Arteta knows. I don't think Arteta has even looked at one game Aston Villa has played. I don't think he's even going to talk to the players about how they should be playing, because he doesn't even know what he's doing. The guy's got no clue. He's absolutely clueless. Look, I'm going to go into the player ratings real quick. I'm going to go into it real fast and get it over and done with. Aaron Ramsdale in goal gets a 4. 2 goals past him. There's not much he could have done, but I can't give a goalkeeper more than a 4 when he's conceded 2. I really can't. Takahiro exposed 2 or 3 times. It was his play with Pepe that led to the goal. He didn't look too bad. He did have some wayward moments. He did lose the ball in a kind of a bad position once or twice. But he did have some great overlapping runs that Pepe just didn't pick up. He even put his hands out. I'm here. Pepe, no. Not aware. Bloody moron. I actually give Takahiro a 5. No, he's not my favourite player, but I give him a 5. Ben White. Could have done better against Benteke. Didn't have the worst game in the world. I'm going to give him a 4. Gabriel, again, didn't have the worst game in the world, but again, should have done better against Benteke. Didn't. I'm going to give him a 5. I could see some fight in him. I could see something. I could see he was trying the best he could out there, but he was spent. Kieran Tierney, now this is a big one. I'm giving Kieran Tierney one of the worst ratings. I think Kieran Tierney deserves a 3. And I think the reason why he deserves a 3 is because when he was going forward, he was second-guessing himself to continue his run. When he was coming back, he was easily shrugged off. And to be perfectly honest, he looked like a weak point in our defence. And going forward, look, he had the right idea trying to put a ball over to Pepe, but they were either too long or too short or wayward. Now, I don't know what's going on with Tierney, but you got to pull your head in, mate. Okay, I love Tierney, but you know what? In this game, you were a fucking joke, mate. On that left-hand side, sorry, mate. So 3 for Tierney. Thomas Partey. Shots from outside the box, Mr. Steven Gerrard wannabe. Yeah, good luck with that, son. Partey lost the ball 3 times that I looked at, and they were in dangerous positions. Dangerous positions. He didn't command the midfield. He was exposed a few times. To be perfectly honest, the Benteke goal, I'm pretty sure... Anyway, I'm not going to get there. I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to go there. I'm not going to go there. Partey's going to join Kieran Tierney with a 3. Martin Odegaard, didn't even see him in the first half. Didn't know what he was doing. Now, don't get me wrong, I know his corner led to the goal, but it's not like he meant it. 3. Emil Smith-Rowe. Emil Smith-Rowe showed me something in this game. I mean, he always does. He didn't have the worst game in the world. He didn't have his best. But let's be honest, the lad was pushing for this game. But what do you do when you've got when you've got guys out there that just don't have the drive, that drop their heads? I'll give Emil Smith-Rowe a 5 in this game. Bukayo Saka, for the game that he played, 4. I can't give him more than that. He got hacked, taken out of the game. And it was obvious that Vieira came in and he knew that he was going to be a danger man. And he already told his boys that we've got to take this guy out and slow him down. And you've got to get in there, hammer him, slow him down. Don't take him out. Don't break his leg. Slow him down. Get him worried. Get him worried and get him second-guessing himself. If you can get him second-guessing himself and worrying about the tackles and worrying about you, he's not be too worried about the game. Vieira, masterclass. Used to do that for us all the time. Told his boys to do it. Worked the treat. So, Saka got taken out. Well done, Vieira. Smart move. So he gets a 4. Pepe. What do I rate Pepe? His shot led to the goal. So I've got to give him that much credit there. But for the rest of the game, he was slow. He was lethargic. There was no cohesion. He wasn't aware. The overlapping runs from Takahiro went for nothing. Takahiro didn't even need to do an overlapping run because Pepe wasn't looking for him. So to be perfectly honest, I'm going to give him a 4. It would have been a 3 in this game. But I'm going to give him a 4 because that luck that we got with that goal for Aubameyang. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. 2 ratings today. And this is what I'm going to do from now on, guys. These reviews for all the squad are going to be 2 ratings for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. His first rating will be in regards to being a captain. Not to his performance on the pitch, but as a captain. As a captain today, out of 10, I give Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang 2. Because not one time did I see him screaming, yelling, barking orders. No. I didn't see any drive. I didn't see no get in position. Get in. I didn't see that. Now, I know who we did see do that. We'll get into that later. Now, on the pitch, I liked what I was seeing from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I mean, for what I saw of him, he was putting in tackles, he was putting in a shift, he got himself a goal, and he's going to get a decent rating. I'm going to give Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, this is big, a 6. Okay, I'm going to give him a 6 because of the goal and because of him putting in a half decent shift. Now, Gabriel Martinelli, in my books, came in for about 7, 9, 10 minutes. And he was left on the left-hand side at one stage. I don't know if you saw that. I saw it. And he was on his own, battling 2 defenders on the ball. Battling. And nobody supporting him. For that, I honestly give Martinelli, just for the breath of fresh air, a 5. Because I don't think he deserves to be below 5. Because the rest of the team, well... They made their beds. They can fucking lie in it for all I give a shit. This bloody squad. Lacazette. A breath of fresh air. He came in. First thing you saw from Lacazette was him getting in there. Get in! He was screaming. He was yelling, barking orders, screaming at the crowd like, yeah, we're going to get this. We're going to get this. And he scared the crap out of the Palace players. They knew he was the danger man. Not Aubameyang. No. Not Fairy Aubameyang. No. It was Lacazette that came in and instilled faith. That's what you're going to see from a captain. Right? So Lacazette comes in, puts in a bloody shift in the time that he had, right? He was putting a mad shift. Decent shot on goal that was saved, and another attempt into the back of the net. So the best rating today for sheer attitude and performance is Lacazette, man of the match. Lacazette, not Aubameyang, not no one else. Lacazette, 7. I'm going to give Lacazette a fucking 7 for his attitude, for his drive. For his feel, his vibe. He brought that game back. Now, those are my player ratings. What did we do right? What did we do wrong? We did bugger all right. Defensively, we did the best we could with what we had, but our defenders were exposed time and time again, but that was due to the midfield. I still have faith in our defenders and our goalkeeper. The reason why they were exposed is because the midfield hung them out to dry. The back four wasn't too bad. Kieran Tierney was the weak link here, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but Kieran Tierney was a weak link. Gabriel and Ben White weren't too bad, but Partey left them exposed. Partey did not put a shift in. Sambi Lokonga looked better than Partey in this game, guys. He did. Sambi looked a better player and a more hungry player than Partey. Okay, and that's my opinion. Now, I don't think, I said it, I don't think Aubameyang should be our captain, right? I don't believe that he's our captain. I don't think he's captain material. So in my books, the captaincy has to be changing hands. Today, tomorrow, I don't care when it's got to change hands. I don't care if it drops his head. I don't give a shit, mate. You're not a captain. Let's not make it out like you are. Okay? You're not the captain. Now, if you don't agree with me, guys, comment below. If you do agree with me, comment below. Look, if you guys, I'm not saying comment below throughout this because it's a rant. I've got the shits. But if you guys don't agree with what I'm saying, comment below. If you guys have got some more, if you've got a different insight to this game that I didn't see because I'm a bit heated, wake me up to it. Steve, you're wrong. You didn't see this. You didn't see that. I'm open, man. I like to hear from everybody. I respect opinions. I respect everyone's opinions. We're all gooners in the end anyway. So my opinion is Aubameyang shouldn't be captain, and that's got to move on. I was thinking Kieran Tierney as captain, but it's going to be hard. Aaron Ramsdale's only just come in, so it's too early for him to be captain. I'm starting to think it's got to be Gabriel because he's the only one. Give it to a defender. Give it to Gabriel. But what do you guys think? When it comes to Arteta, I'm now officially Arteta out. I don't care if he wins every single game to the end of the season. I'm Arteta out. I don't give a shit. This guy's got no clue what he's doing. He's got no idea about formation. He's got no idea about setting up the team to play against Crystal Palace, Brighton, Liverpool, Man City, or Chelsea. He's got no idea. He just puts them out there, shapes them up and says, good luck, guys. Because that's how it looks. The guys have no idea what they're going to be doing. It's all, Hail Mary, hopefully we score a goal. Hail Mary, hopefully we score a goal. There's no cohesion. There's no direction. There's no identity. And these are the things that I wanted by November and to be in the top 10. And we're not there yet. We're in October. But remember, I said November. And I hope he's going to be done. Arsenal need to start looking for a manager now. The Cronkies need to look at 153 million spent. And now Arteta has no excuses. He's been backed by the club. He's got the players that he wanted. He's got Takahiro. He's got Ben White. He's got Ramsdale. He's got Gabriel. He's got Tierney. Right? Any other Vieira would love that as his back line. He wanted Thomas Partey. He got Thomas Partey. He wanted Sambi Lokonga. Got Sambi Lokonga. He wanted Martin Odegaard. Guess what? He got Martin Odegaard. Yeah? He got him. He's got Pepe. He's got Saka. He's got Emil Smith-Rowe. He's got Aubameyang. He's got the players that he wanted. He got Pablo Mari. He got Cedric Suarez. Did he not sign them? Yes, he did. Shit signings? They might be. I didn't care. He got them. We paid for them. We got them. So I'm done. He's got no excuses. The man is tactically inept. Right? Tactically inept. A lot of guys saying, well, what does Martinelli have to do to get a fucking game? I don't know. I heard he was injured. But maybe God knows what he's done to Mikel Arteta behind closed doors. Whatever it is, it is. Look, I'm going to do a bit of a shout out now real quick. I'm going to do a shout out to the Football Capital. If you guys are looking for a channel that covers Premier League, every team or every decent team. I mean, Arsenal, I can't believe they cover us. Check out the Football Capital. They do a review, a preview. They do a lot of stuff. It's great. It's great. It's a great channel to look at, guys. Borche does some great work, and he's really helped me out here, but he does some great work. And I work with him from time to time. We do a bit of collabs. It's awesome. Another one is Bits and Bobs. If you're looking for, again, similar sort of vibe where you hear more about football, these guys are both Man United fans, so, bless them. They can't be perfect. But, Bits and Bobs does a lot of football stuff, but he also talks on a broad range, a broad spectrum. He's covered. He's sat down with Claude Rest in peace, Claude. He sat down and he had a bit of a discussion with him. Check out his vids. He's awesome. And of course, both Borchef from Football Capital, the Aussie Gooner, Bits and Bobs. We get together every Tuesday, Wednesday in Australia, and we try to do a little bit of a collab and talk about the week that's gone by. Red United TV, yeah, buddy. Spice, I'm going to give out shout out to you too, man. Love you, bro. Love you, man. Thanks for the support in this game. It was much appreciated. Thank you. If you guys love you, if you're United guys and you're watching this because I'm going to put hashtag shambles and this and that and Arsenal's a joke and everyone's looking at this to have a laugh at a fucking gooner, then if you're a Man United fan, check these guys out. These guys are all Man United fans. And they all do some pretty good work. Recently, I've gotten involved. I've not gotten involved. Had a bit of a chat with a guy called the old school Gunner. Great guy. Honestly, he's been around when we were having a chat. He's been around feeling Arsenal since I have been, like since '93. So he knows what it is to follow Arsenal and George Graham. So if you guys want to have another perspective when it comes to Arsenal, you want a bit of insight, subscribe to his channel, have a look. He's got some great content. I was actually watching him on a live in his Crystal Palace game and throwing some bits and pieces back and forward to him, and yeah, it was pretty good. I'm going to put all their links in the description below. Please, guys, like, share, and subscribe if you could. Turn on the notifications. Help a brother out. Again, I'm going to try to make this channel better and better and better. I know this was a bit of a rant. I know this is going to take long. It's gone a little bit long, but bear with me. Trust the fucking process, and hopefully the process is seeing Mikel Arteta spin around, get the fuck out of my club. Hopefully that'll be the process that we see very soon. God help us against Aston Villa. And yeah, guys, like, share, subscribe, comment below. Tell me what you guys think of the vid. Tell me what you guys think of Aubameyang. Tell me what you guys think of the player performances. Tell me what you think of the formation. Tell me what you think about Arteta. Tell me what you think about the weather. I really don't care right now because I'm so down as an Arsenal fan. So from the Aussie Gooner to everyone out there, watch this 27-minute bloody video. It's Uru, guys. Uru.